Hello and welcome to FPL Mate, your best mate for fantasy Premier League content for the 2022-23 season. My name is Dan, and I can't lie to you guys. I woke up about 15 minutes ago. I've only just woken up. I overslept. My alarm didn't go off. I was up last night playing FIFA. I'm sorry, guys. The new FIFA is out. I got excited. I wanted to play it all night. Oh, and now I'm dropping things everywhere. That's okay because FPL is finally back. Oh, it's finally back. Are you guys excited? Are you guys as excited as I am? I can't believe it. I can't believe my luck. FPL is back. It's incredible. It feels like FPL has been gone for so long, especially when you consider the blank in 7, especially when you consider in Gameweek 8, there was like missing games everywhere. But we're back. We're back. And we're back with a bang. So yeah, hopefully you guys are excited too. Let's get started with some FPL talk. Show Team Kane will be happy this week. I suppose they will, assuming what you're seeing in front of you is my real team. It might not be. I mean, there is. Where's my Oscar award? The Oscar award is still here, so you never know when I could be acting. You never know. I won this Oscar award for a very good reason. Because of my acting talents. Maybe not. What else do I want to say? Wrong team up, down. Oh, it could be. No, it could be perfect. The perfect team. It could be the perfect team. Get a glass of squash in you and sort yourself out. Oh, don't worry. The blackcurrant squash is well and truly back after the heroics of the 1 million rank rise last week. The squash is back. Voice is gradually. I've had a sore throat and a cough all week. Like it is what it is. I have this lingering cough. I don't know what's going on, but it's fine. Show Team Gang are already in the chat. Good to see you guys. Nice to see you guys. Ibra18 is coming with a super chat already, which is quite mad. Ibra says my wildcard team is Pickford, Guaita. Oh, I'm not sure how I feel about the double up in goal with the 2 rotating goalkeepers, but if you want to do that, then that's completely fine. I completely understand. Cancelo, James, Trippier, Dallo, Zuma. Oh, I don't. Again, it's Dallo and Zuma. It feels like that's a little bit overkill there. I think I would genuinely rather bank the money than go for Dallo and Zuma. I would probably go for an Emerson or a Nico Williams and pair them up with someone slightly cheaper, a Tyrone Mings or a potentially maybe James Justin, perhaps. Just to save those little bit of just a couple of pennies saved. Martinelli or Coutinho. I'd still go Martinelli over Coutinho. Coutinho is just like the FPL troll. Haaland, Mitro, and Solanke. Haaland and Mitro, love them. Solanke, not so amazingly convinced by those ones. Not so that one. Solanke, I don't know. I think Solanke has been the topic of much controversy. I've showed this on the strategy stream earlier this week, but I think we'll do it again because why not? But let's have a look on the Fantasy Football Hub website. Of course, guys, as always, if you want to go check out Fantasy Football Hub for yourself and check out the stats that they do provide, do go check them out via the link in the description. To get access to all of the Fantasy Football Hub tools, which I think are absolutely bloody amazing. I absolutely love them. Use this all the time in streams because they're so useful. They're so useful, guys. They're so useful. So, let's have a look here. So, if we go on forwards, I'm going to go from game week 3 to 8. So, we've got I'm not counting the first couple of games, or maybe we could count the first couple of game weeks. All right, fine. Let's count all of the game weeks so far this season. Let's go per start, I think, to be fair. And then if we hide the low minutes players, hopefully we're going to see that expected points per game is a good way of judging this. And if we go to the top 50 players, it's not going to load. Top 50 players not going to load. I can think it's because I'm streaming at the same time. But you will notice that there is no Solanke on the first screen. There's no Solanke on the first page. Why are people saying wrong fixtures? Oh, is my team showing the wrong fixtures? Why is my team showing the wrong fixtures? Oh, because I've got the wrong tab open. All right, I didn't even notice that. Okay, hang on. Let me fix this. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I see what's happened here. It's failed to load. It's failed to reload. Has that fixed it? No, it hasn't. Let me see what I'm doing wrong here. Okay, there we go. Has that updated it? Yeah, that's updated it. Yeah, I only noticed because it wasn't showing the Opta stats on screen. There we go. So here are the Opta stats that I was talking about on Fantasy Football Hub. Yeah, we have no Solanke on screen. Why do we have no Solanke on screen? Because he hasn't done that well. He hasn't done that well. I mean, assuming he's not a low minutes player. Or he might even be a low minutes player by definition. If we don't hide the low minutes players, then we still don't see Solanke. Where is he? I can't find him. Can anyone else find Solanke on this first page? He's all the way down here. There you go. Let's tick him so we can see him. So there you go. That is the top forward so far this season and how well they've performed, regardless of how many games they've played. And Solanke is all the way down there. So that's kind of why I'm show my squad. There you go. There you go. Quick flash of the squad. This is it. This is it. Solanke has not done that well so far. He's taken an average of 2 shots per game. If we order this by shots, you can hopefully see that Solanke is way down here. There's lots of players taking more shots per game. Ronaldo, Darwin, Alvarez. I know he's only played one. You know, small sample sizes on some of these, but Mitrovic, Haaland, you know, Jimenez, Morpay, Kane, Jesus. You can see a number of players. Callum Wilson, who I think is a better replacement for Isak as well. You can see Antony, Ings, Richarlison, whoever you want to go for. There is so many better options. Danny Welbeck, Brian Mbeumo. If Brian Mbeumo is taking more shots on per game, then that is a little bit worrying. So overall, look, Solanke is cheap, but he's cheap for a reason. You can't expect too much from him. And my personal opinion on this, and I could be wrong, because I know there's a lot of people who are hyping up Solanke, and I'm sure that there's lots of very, very bright FPL managers who are hyping up Solanke. This is just one man's opinion. And considering how the season's gone so far, I don't know how much you want to take this opinion on or not. That's completely up to you. But when you've got 3 forward slots, and there are so many good forwards, those forwards become so valuable. When we kind of look at the top forwards, you're going to have Haaland. You kind of got to have him. You're going to have Mitrovic. You kind of just have to. After that, you know, we've got the likes of Kane. We've got the likes of Wilson, who are all viable. We've got the likes of Tony. We've got the likes of Jesus. We've got the likes of, you know, Darwin is definitely an option as well. And all of these players are before we even get to Solanke. So we've got all of these top quality FPL forwards before we get to Solanke. I would say that those are all better options. I'd probably say Morpay is a better option as well, or at least an option. So Solanke actually ranks statistically as the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th best forward. When we're that tied in terms of forwards, do you want to go for Solanke? Those are the forwards I most recommend. So the ones that are ticked on screen right now, those are the ones I kind of go for. Nicole says, hello, on a wildcard with 0.1 million left. Guaita, Ward, Cancelo, Reece James, Sofao, Mings, Nico, Son, Madison, Gordon, Rodrigo, Andreas, Mitro, Kane, Haaland. Okay, so you've got the 3 premiums. For a 3 premium team, I don't mind that at all. It's good to see that Rodrigo is back. So I think Rodrigo has become an option and probably a bit of a differential too. I like Gordon as a bit of a differential as well. You're potentially missing Zaha there. I think Zaha is a player you're going to want to have at some point. Aside from that, I don't know. I think the team looks pretty good, my friend. It would be nice maybe to get something in the Newcastle defence, a Pope or a Trippier. But look, you're going for 3 premiums. You want to have Son, Kane, and Haaland. Then you're going to have to make some sacrifices somewhere. I don't think I would have both Son and Kane. I'd pick one or the other, personally. I don't think Spurs' fixtures are good enough to justify having both, and you can only captain one of them at a time. I would actually probably, if possible, try and get Salah in there instead of Son, but I think that's going to be even more expensive for you, so it might be kind of difficult. I wonder if there's another way around it. But yeah, not super convinced by some of those, but overall it's a solid team. I don't want to kind of just convert everyone to the default team, to the template team, and certainly Gordon and Rodrigo offer some really, really nice differentials in there, which I kind of like. Someone random is back. My sugar daddy is back. You need to captain Kane. You're going to hat-trick. Not biased, Kappa. Can I really captain Kane? Can I really captain Kane against my true Arsenal? I don't know. I do think Kane will do well. Don't get me wrong. I think he will score, but maybe that's the negativity in me. But typically, we've seen over the last decade that when Arsenal are at home, they win or draw. When Spurs are at home, they win or draw. Spurs and Arsenal don't typically perform that well away to their North London derbies. We've kind of seen that consistently for at least, it's been at least like 5 or 6 years where that's been the case. It just seems to be a little bit of a bogey. And Arsenal are in great form right now. You wouldn't want to count them out. So when you're looking for a captaincy, like someone random, you're so right in terms of, if you're looking for a captain, you're looking for someone with that hat-trick capability, that capability to go wild, to go bonkers, to score that mega haul. Do I think Kane is going to score a mega haul against Arsenal? The answer is no. Do I think he's capable of scoring a 10-pointer plus? Yeah, sure, why not? But do I think he's going to score 15 points? Do I think he's going to score 20 points? No, I do not. Whereas I look at the likes of Haaland, look at the likes of Maddison, I look at the likes of Salah as well. Those 3 players would be my top picks for sure, because I think all of Haaland, Maddison and Salah have that capability this game week to score a 15-pointer or more. So that's what I would say to that one. We'll get a captaincy poll up shortly. Because I know it's probably going to be pretty interesting to see. I know a lot of you guys are going to go for Haaland, don't get me wrong, but it'd be interesting to see who the second choice is. Whether it's Maddison, whether it's Salah, whether it's De Bruyne maybe as well. Because I know a few people will go for De Bruyne. PC with a super chat. Start 1, Perisic, Kyle Walker-Peters or Paqueta. Paqueta, I don't think I'd start Perisic, because I don't think he'll keep a clean sheet. Kyle Walker-Peters, who does Southampton play again? Let's remind myself. Everton, don't really like that either. I think Everton are actually a fairly decent defensive outfit. So that kind of leaves me with Paqueta. I kind of like West Ham players against a Wolves team without Collins. Like, Collins is the best Wolves defender, and they haven't got him. They've lost Connor Cody, they've lost Seiss. Let's actually have a look. I don't actually think Wolves have many centre-backs left, really. Obviously, they've got Kilman. But aside from Kilman, we have to scroll all the way down to try and find some other defenders here. Or other centre-backs, anyway. So, maybe Totti? Mosquera? Is Mosquera centre-back? Wait, that's Totti. Wait, what? Is that the same person? Why Totti and Mosquera the same person? What? Oh no, they're not the same person. I thought it said Totti Mosquera. I need to get my eyes checked. That's it. There really is no defenders. There really is no defenders at Wolves right now. That's worrying. But it's good for the likes of Paqueta. It's good for the likes of this man here, Jared Bowen, who surely is just going to get his first return of the season. Surely. It's got to happen by now. There's a lot of random youngsters. It's going to have to be a random youngster, isn't it? It's really going to have to be. It's going to have to be, because there's just not much going on there. So yeah, Paqueta would be the one I go for. Sinistera punt over Martinelli on a wild card. Salah captain too. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind Sinistera. The Leeds fixtures aren't terrible. You got Aston Villa next, and then the week after that we've got Crystal Palace. Then it's Arsenal after that, to be fair, which is not ideal. Leicester after that though. So you look, Sinistera could be interesting. I wonder if there's scope to go back on Rodrigo. I know I can't remember who it was. Someone in the chat earlier said they had. Was it Nikhail? Said they were going for Rodrigo. Maybe Rodrigo instead of Sinistera could be kind of interesting. But I like it. Salah captain, I don't mind as a punt as well. So go for it, FPL USA. And to Gaming Panda, show me the team. Pope, Cancelo, Trippier, James, Maddison, Martinelli, Zaha, De Bruyne, Tony, Mitrovic, Haaland. Good or bad? Good. Yes, a good team. Yes, a good solid team. It's pretty template. It's pretty standard. A lot of people will be running very, very similar teams, but it's a good team. It's definitely a good team. Template is template for a reason. Radek, thank you very much for becoming a member of the channel. I do appreciate it. Let's catch up with some other messages here. We've got a message from a Jakob as well. Jakob says, not going to lie, I'm so bored of captaining Haaland that I just yeeted captaincy on Maddison. Following template bored me to tears. And you know what? This sentiment is growing, Jakob. This sentiment is growing. More and more people are thinking in the exact same way as you. More and more people are stopping captaining Haaland because they are so bored of it. I'm bored of it too. Unfortunately, I also really kind of want to do well. So I kind of have to put my boredom to the side and try and go differential elsewhere in my team. And I've kind of done that with the likes of Bowen. Maddison was a differential last week, but everyone has quickly cottoned on to the fact that Maddison's a great pick. So I don't know if Maddison is differential anymore, but certainly last week when I picked him, he was. I'm moving towards new differentials. Obviously, Tyrone Mings was a great differential for me last week. So that's kind of how I'm spicing it up. I'm still going to captain fairly sensibly most of the time and go with the player who I genuinely think will score the most points and try not to care too much about effective ownership. But I still care about getting points. That is the priority at the end of the day, isn't it? And Haaland's going to bring you points, isn't he? Manchester United at home. But look, you know, Maddison and Salah are perfectly viable captains as well. So I really would, I would strongly consider going for these players. Johnny, how are you doing, Johnny? I just woke up. Yeah, honestly, mate, I only woke up about half an hour or two. Do I have a bench list going? No, but I think we can make one if you want me to make one. I've seen, actually, to be fair, I've seen a few people in the chat asking for a bench list. We'll do a quick one. I don't think, to be honest, too many people will be interested in the bench list, but we'll make one anyway. Because I don't think there's that many decisions to be made on a bench. But yeah, guys, if you want to suggest some, players for the bench list, then I'll be more than happy to add some players on there for you. Kwaku in the chat says bench list, please. I'm dying. All right, who's the bench dilemmas then? Tell me, and I'll put them on. Ben Story says, hi Dan, after Wildcard Game Week 8, my plan was always KDB to Salah and captain in Game Week 9. But now with the Isak news, should I hold KDB and transfer Isak to Solanke and Tony? It's difficult. Have you got anyone on your bench that can cover Isak? Because the feeling is it's not a bad injury. It's just going to be a couple of weeks. Obviously, Isak is kind of a priority transfer. I would personally transfer him to Callum Wilson, but obviously Tony and Solanke are probably more sensible. Go with the sensible picks. Don't trust my outrageous picks because they don't always work out. But at the same time, you were gonna captain Salah, right? That's kind of big. Have you got another player you're happy to captain? If so, captain them. If not, you can always take the -4. If you're really that passionate about Salah, captain, you can always, you know, take the -4. Personally, I don't think I would do that. I would just make the Isak transfer. So there you go, Ben. I would probably go for the Isak transfer personally, but there's still options for you there. Nikhil says, replace Diaz to Maddison, captain Haaland or Tony. Ooh, I mean, Haaland is going to be the player I always have to recommend captaining, so I'll recommend captain Haaland. I don't think I like Tony as much as the likes of Maddison and Salah anyway, so I think Tony's probably be my 4th favourite captain, so it doesn't even make the top 3. Replacing Diaz with Maddison, to me, doesn't seem like... I mean, if that's the only way of getting Maddison, then maybe... But at the same time, I kind of like to keep Diaz. If I have Diaz already, I'd probably rather keep him. Let's go through this these suggested players for the bench list quickly, guys. So Zaha, Emerson, Fofana, who I'm going to put above there. Gross, I'm going to put there. Sam Maximan, injury doubt, but I guess start him just in case. I don't know. I guess start him. Zuma, I kind of like Zuma in a way. Let's put him there. I don't like him as a person, by the way, obviously. Let's put Andreas down here. He's bench fodder, isn't he? So far, we'll put above Zuma because Zuma hates cats and I like cats. Bailey plays against the Leeds. Bailey's not actually a bad option. I think I would genuinely consider playing Bailey. The only risk there is minutes. So let's put Bailey there. In fact, Sam Maximan injury risk is too much. I'm gonna put him. I'll put him down there. Who else we got? Zaha, Trippier. People asking about Trippier as well. I think we play Trippier, don't we? We probably play Trippier. We play him above Zaha, probably. Mac Allister can get in the bin because he's a terrible, terrible FPL pick, and I will die on that hill. I'll put him above Andreas just because he might get a penalty, and Andreas doesn't take penalties. Calvin Fernandes is bench Foden or Cancelo. Literally can't bench anyone else. Yes, you can bench someone else. If you've got a Trippier in your team, if you've got a Zaha in your team, if you've got a Sofal in your team, if you've got I don't know, even a Trent Alexander-Arnold in your team, you can bench one of those instead. Start Iverson or Pope. I'll just go with your main goalkeeper, I think. James Justin and Perisic. Let's put Perisic on. I think I would put Perisic not too high. Justin, I would probably play Justin ahead of Perisic. But where? Maybe like here. Bit of attacking threat on him. I don't think that they're going to get a clean sheet, but you never know. Saliba. Again, Saliba I don't really rate very highly for this game week. I think Arsenal are going to concede. But you know what? They may keep a clean sheet. Let's put him... In fact, let's put him above Perisic. Gross, I think, maybe needs to come up a little bit higher as well. Let's put Gross up here to back the attackers kind of thing. Wilson. You've got to play Wilson. Nico Williams. Nico Williams is probably going to be pretty low. You know, honestly, I'd probably put Nico Williams bottom of this. Gibbs White, I think you play Gibbs White if you have him. Wait, no, Gibbs White is injured, so yeah, I'm not going to put him on there. Could we put anyone else in there? Patterson is obviously injured as well, so I mean, he's kind of irrelevant. It doesn't really matter where you put him on the bench list because he's not going to play anyway. Would I bench Martinelli? No, I don't think so. Let's put Martinelli on there. Let's put him next to Trippier. I think Martinelli's got a slightly better chance of scoring than Zaha this week. Rashford? I think I'd play Rashford above all of these players. Just take the risk. You never know. It could be a game that suits Rashford. There's every chance that Man City just completely shut United out, but... Solanke. I'm not going to put Solanke in there. If you have Solanke, you play him, don't you? Bailey's already on there. Gordon. Got to remind myself who's playing who. Gordon is playing against Southampton, so that's not bad. I'd probably play Gordon pretty highly. I'd probably put Gordon like here. Well, that's nice, well, Gordon. Billing. That's a random one. Should we put Iverson and Ward? Should we put some goalkeepers on there? I don't usually put goalkeepers on the bench list. Rashford is injured. Yeah, he is, but if he... I don't know if it's managerial mind games. I don't know if it's managerial mind games. That's all I'll say on that one. Probably is injured, to be fair, but you never know. You never know. There's no way Bailey will start against Leeds. Why not? He's been one of Aston Villa's better players. Why not? Edward Humphreys with the super chat for Madison. Lose Martinelli, Foden or Bowen. Oh, that's a tough one, Edward. Ideally, you would keep all of them, wouldn't you? I mean, Foden is the best long-term pick, but may damage you in the short term. I kind of want it. Well, I'd want to keep Foden for the Southampton game in game week 10. Would I lose Martinelli? I think I would consider losing Martinelli, yeah. Bowen, I think I'd want to keep as well. But it's a bit speculative. For me, it would be between Martinelli and Bowen. If you can do Martinelli upgrade to Maddison, then I think that's a good thing. So Edward, let's say Martinelli. Jandre said, "Hi Dan, worth going Ward/Iverson to free up cash. I don't really trust any goalkeeper, to be honest. Helps me getting Salah, Cancelo and Jesus back later." I mean, honestly, I know a lot of people considering Ward and Iverson as the double up. If you want to do that, just don't expect any clean sheets. Don't expect any points really at all. And I just hope that the money that you've saved, the money that you've freed up, can make up for the fact that you're going to lose a lot. You're going to lose a few points. I'm not saying you're going to lose a crazy amount of points. There's nothing to say that Pope is going to keep a clean sheet every week. There's nothing to say Guaita will keep a clean sheet every week. Or Pickford, who's probably my third choice for goalkeepers right now. But it's an option. If you really want to free up cash, you could just go for the combination of Pickford and Begovic, which frees up a decent amount of cash when compared to someone like Pope. I'm not feeling Ward and Iverson personally, but I guess it's an option. I don't know if I do it though. It's a little bit of a tricky one. Not for me. Jan, thank you for the super sticker there. Will Bailey start? I have no idea. I can't tell you for sure. Romero on the bench list. People got Romero. I guess we put him down next to. In fact, no. I'm gonna put him below Perisic. In fact, I'm gonna put him below Fofana. Pope to Pickford. Have Trippier already. I wouldn't make that transfer. No. If you're on a wild card, then you can maybe consider it. But no, I don't think I'd make that transfer. Billing. It's an interesting one. Billing, where would he go? I mean, the fixture's not bad for Billing, but it's not amazing. I mean, it's decent. I just don't think Billing is going to get that many FPL points. So let's put Billing pretty low. I don't think he's a great pickup, to be honest, but I'm sure a lot of people saw his points last game week and went crazy. Tyrone Mings. Tyrone Mings plays against, is it Leeds? You never know. That could pay off, to be fair. I think it could be okay. I guess we'll put him. I guess we'll put Tyrone Mings like there. I need to play bravely, says Giandre. That's brave. If my guy, if you wanna go bravely, then go for the Leicester goalkeeper double up. Why not? Solanke is not going on the bench list. If you have Solanke, you play him. I'll put my foot down there. Actually, I'm lifting my foot up. I'm putting Solanke on, but he's going right to the top. I'm putting him right at the top. Tony or Mitrovic? Mitrovic for me. Mitrovic is my second favourite. Well, actually, Mitrovic is probably my third favourite forward after Haaland and Kane. Put Cher on the bench list. People still have Cher. I guess, like, you wouldn't be super high. We wouldn't be super low either. Fabian Cher can go somewhere in the middle, I guess. I'd still be more willing to back the attackers over someone like Cher. Saka. You're not benching Saka. Rice. Who has Rice? No. James Justin's on there already, DJ Hammer. Emerson Royale. Alright, I've put too many Spurs defenders on edge. Can you just assume the Spurs defenders are roughly correspond to the same thing, maybe? I don't know. Opinions on bringing in Sterling, says Francis. I kind of like that. I do kind of like that. It's kind of a nice risky differential, but it's certainly not a bad one. I wonder if you could wait one more game week, but that's kind of up to you. Guaita or Wood? I prefer Guaita. Who's captain? Should we do a poll? It's 10:30. We've got half an hour left. Should we do a captaincy poll? I think we should. Stick Paqueta on there. All right, I'll stick a packet of crisps on there. I'll put him like here. Oh wait, there's no C in Paqueta. Paqueta. All All right, let's get a poll up and running, guys. We'll captaincy poll. The players I'm going to put on the captaincy poll. So who is your game week 9 captain? We're going to put Haaland on there, obviously. We're going to put Salah on there, and we're going to put Maddison as the third option. Guys, do your worst. Obviously, other as well. Do your worst. Who is your captain for game week 9? Let me know in the poll. Let's see if we can get this poll to a couple of thousand votes. That'd be kind of telling. If we can get a couple of thousand votes on there, I think we'll learn many things. We will learn many things. Can we get some likes on the video as well, guys? There's 1,600 of you guys watching right now. Can we get some likes going? Shepsy in the chat. Hello, Shepsy. Hello, Callum. Open FIFA packs. I'm not. Can you stop? Can you not? I'm not opening FIFA packs on a FPL stream. I have actually made a few FIFA packs. Actually, Callum, do you want to do silver quits? Like after this stream, before the Arsenal game, have you got any time? Because if so, we could potentially do that. Oh, hang on, I've got a phone call as well. And my friend is calling me. Hello, Jack. Yo. I'm streaming to 2,000 people right now. You're now on the stream.
That's so crazy.
You alright?
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad.
Look, give me a call back whenever you're free.
Okay. Why? What's up?
No, nothing. I just wanted to catch up.
Alright, mate. Alright, I'll call you in like an hour.
Alright, I'll catch you in a bit.
In a bit, mate. Bye. Would love to, unfortunately, on the way to Palace Chelsea. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Right. Okay, back to reality. Back to FPL. Less than 2,000. Is it less than? Yes, it is less than. It's less than 2,000. Oh, close enough. Close enough. Oh, the show team gang are here. Kieran coincidentally just asked, "How's the show team gang going?" They're going well. He wants to play FIFA. We'll do some FIFA packs later. I'll do it on Twitch though. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, I'll hang on. Let me find my Twitch channel and I'll spam it in the chat. If you wanna watch some FIFA packs later, we'll do Twitch. You can find the Twitch link in the video description as well. But we'll do that later. I want to talk about FPL primarily. Gahey on the bench list. I think we could maybe potentially do that. Yeah. Where would I put him though? Where'd I put Gahey? I mean, it would be pretty low because it's a game against Chelsea. I mean, you'd have to put him lower than Fofana, although Fofana's more of a minutes risk, isn't he? Would you put him lower than Romero? Probably. I guess we'll put him there. Tony captain, what do you think about it? I don't really like it, I'm not going to lie. I'm not really going to lie, I don't particularly like Tony. Emerson Royale. Is Emerson already on there, isn't he? No, he's not. God, we are really going for some differentials on the bench list now, aren't we? We're filling up the bench list with players we don't really want to be on there, I think. Add Ward-Prowse. People do own Ward-Prowse. For some reason, people do. I'm not putting Gibbs White on the bench list. He's injured. All right, we'll put Ward-Prowse on there just because I know people own him. I don't know why people own him, but they do. He'd be pretty low. Not going to lie. He'd be like probably down here. I don't really have much confidence in Ward-Prowse right now, if I'm honest. Tony's a penalty merchant coming from his hat-trick owner. Yeah, it's kind of true, isn't it, Cormac? It's kind of true. Look, he can score from open play, but if you really want to get those big points, it is going to be a penalty time, isn't it? You are going to require penalties to make that happen. unfortunately. Josh Campbell says, who would you bench? James, Trippier, Paqueta, or Bowen? Probably Paqueta. Probably Paqueta. Why Solanke first? Because this is a bench list. Maybe I should clarify what a bench list is. This is a list of players who are potential players that you might bench. And I've ordered them in order of who you shouldn't bench, who should play, as you can see at the top, play, and who you can see at the bottom, bench. So this is just a bench list. So Solanke is not the top of any list other than the bench list. If you have him, play him. I would play him against other players. What's wrong with Ward-Prowse? He only scores free kicks. I don't rate Southampton that much, to be honest. Put Foden on that list. No, if you have Foden, you play him. Certain players, if you have them, you play them, no matter what. Foden's, Cancelo's, people asking for, you wouldn't put Haaland on the bench list, would you? It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. So this means James and Bernardo, would you start over everyone on this list? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, yeah. Walker on the bench list again? No, I'm not putting Walker on the bench. Actually, to be fair, Walker is not as obvious, is he? I guess he would be slightly lower than some of these. Although, would he? No, he probably wouldn't. He would be top of all of this. Any breaking news? I've got nothing, unfortunately. I've got no breaking news. Make sure you guys are getting those votes going. In the poll, we're up to 1,300 votes. If we get that to 2,000 votes, I think we can. Actually, can we? Maybe not. By the end of the stream, we could probably get that to 2,000 votes. But we have got a clear idea so far. Let me tell you what the votes are saying at the moment. So we've got Haaland at 59%, we've got Maddison at 19%, and Salah at 15% for captaincy. And 7% are captaining someone other than those players. So it really is heavily concentrated in Haaland, Salah, and Maddison, which is kind of interesting. What's my mum's Twitter? Oh, yeah, I said follow my mum's Twitter on a stream, didn't I? I don't think she has one. I don't think she has a Twitter account. Matt T says, who would you play, Martinelli over Zaha, even if you have Jesus? It's a really Martinelli versus Zaha is a really close one. A really close one. So it's difficult for me to say for sure which one's better. I would maybe just go with your gut on that one. If you kind of feel like, you don't want to double up on the Arsenal attack, then maybe Zaha is your friend. The fact that you've got Martinelli and Zaha suggests your squad is probably pretty stacked, so you can afford to bench those big players. John O'Toole says, worth taking a hit to move Martinelli to Barnes, very left field. It is left field. If you kind of fancy that little risk, then I say go for it. There's certainly worse risks to take. There are worse punts. I don't mind that at all, John. If you're feeling it, then go for it. Aiden says, Rodgers for the sack. Your thoughts? If it was going to happen, it would have happened over the international break, I feel. But unemployed of Brendan, it remains employed. So you're saying play Zaha? Yeah, I am saying play Zaha. I feel like you back the attacker. Imagine having Martinelli. Do you not have Martinelli, Count Law? Do you not have him? Ivan says you should make Show Team Gang a t-shirt or some merch for us. I do have merch. It's just terrible. All right, maybe okay. I can maybe do that. Does anyone want a Show Team Gang shirt for Christmas? If so, I can make some Show Team t-shirts. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. Let's scroll down on the bench list just so you can see it a little bit better. What are your thoughts on having Luis Diaz? I kind of like it, Matthew. Chris says Show Team. Shock. PT says, what do you think about FPL PT? I think FPL PT is goated. Cafu is firmly bottom of the bench list. Firmly. So firmly that he shouldn't even be considered. You're not really thinking about that. AM9 says, when's the next FIFA stream? I'm going to do one later on today. I'll probably do one during the 3 o'clock kickoffs because obviously they're not televised in the UK. So it might be nice to do a FIFA stream at the same time as the football's going on. So I don't know. 2:30, 3 p.m. UK time, we'll stream on Twitch. Again, do go make sure you're checking that out. If you want to check out the Twitch, there's a link buried in the description, or you can just search FPL_Mate. And I'm almost affiliated. I think I need to only do 2 more streams to be eligible for affiliation, which is good. First one will be today. So maybe I'll be affiliated by tomorrow on Twitch, which would be mad. Be absolutely mad. I'll show you my FIFA team as well, guys, after deadline, because it's going pretty well, I have to say. Watch Long North London Derby? I don't think so, no. Is it too risky to not make Haaland captain? I think it is. Of course it's risky to go against Haaland captaincy. Of course it's risky. But, I mean, if you feel like you're in a position where you want to take a risk and you want to try and catch up a little bit, then fair enough. Otto says, is FIFA worth the upgrade, Dan? This is an FPL stream. Let's keep the FIFA questions till after the stream. Maybe. Like, FIFA's a fun game. I always get it either way, no matter what, whether the game was good or bad. Martinelli versus Paqueta versus Gordon for game week 9 to 12. Kind of like Gordon, you know. Not been able to jump it. Count Celoy, I can't believe you've not tuned in. You like FIFA as well, don't you? You're not just tuned into a single FIFA stream so far. I've done them like 6 hours a day, every day this week. Shocking behaviour, man. Shocking behaviour. I think I've already made you moderator as well. If you had to marry Let's Talk FPL Andy or Big Man Bakar, who would I marry? I don't know. I don't know, maybe Big Man Bakar. I think he's a little closer to my age. He might be a bit more appropriate. Can I have someone else? Can I have Mrs. FPL, mate? Can I marry her instead? Ramsey Unleashed says, can't afford Bowen, got Thiago. Thiago? What, is in Liverpool Thiago? Because if so, that's a little bit... Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't really like Liverpool Thiago. maybe not on that one. You want a differential. If you've still got an option to choose someone else, how much is Thiago? I think it's pretty cheap, like 4.9 or something. Is he? Can't even find him. Has he played a game yet? No, he has. There we go. 5.2 million. You've got 1.9 in the bank, so you've got a budget of like 7.1 million. There are much better options at 7.1 million in midfield than Thiago, surely. Let's have a look here. So, Rashford, Martinelli, Rodrigo, Ødegaard. You can't quite afford Zaha. Harrison. Like, all of these players I prefer to Thiago. Gordon. Yeah. Anyone but Thiago. Ramsey. I don't like that one. He's just not really a good FPL player, I don't think. Can I have the blackcurrant squash salutes? Come on, Dan. Zachariah. Of course you can, my friend. Blackcurrant squash. Cheers. Cheers. Matty Dub says, Ward and Sofal start. Pope and Trippier bench. Pray Mitrovic scores. I like the thought process. It's kind of an all or nothing, isn't it? I don't mind that too much. I don't mind that. Milan says, what do you think about Captain Tony this game week against Bournemouth? Don't really like it as much as I like some of the other options. So the options on the poll, Haaland, Salah, Maddison, I all prefer all of those to Tony. Tony's probably number 4. We've got almost 2,500 votes now on the captaincy poll. So I'm gonna close that down in a minute. Let's wait for it to hit 2,500 and I'll end the poll and then we'll call that a day and we'll reveal the final results. James versus Justin to play. I think I would play Reece James over James Justin. That's confusing to say. James versus Justin. Justin versus James. Stream FIFA on YouTube. I'm not gonna stream FIFA on this channel. I mean, I could maybe make another YouTube channel to stream it on, but I do have my other YouTube channels. To be fair, I could potentially do it there, but nah, I'd rather keep FPL and FIFA very separate. Bench to Silva, yeah, probably. Sell Saka for Maddison. Ooh. Possibly. It is an option, I guess. Who's better, Billing or Aronson? Probably Aronson. Start Andreas or Bailey? I'd probably start Bailey. Tony versus Wilson. I like Wilson, but I'm crazy. Go for Tony. Don't trust the crazy. Don't trust the crazy. Perisic versus Bailey. I'd probably start Bailey. Back the attacker. Couple of show team gang in the chat. We're getting to that time, aren't we? Where the show team gang start to sweat. The show team gang is sweating. I'll show my team, don't worry. All right, let's end the poll. Final results. Show results. That's what I want to see. So 60% on Haaland. So still by far the most captain player this game week. By far the most popular choice. Maddison 16% and Salah 15%. So Maddison and Salah are kind of tied for second, I guess. And then other just 6%. So we really are. We're in Haaland's country. We're all living in it. Maddison and Salah are kind of differential options. Interesting differential options. Sultan with the super chat says Martinelli or Rodrigo or Paqueta. I've got 6.6 million. I think I would genuinely go for Rodrigo. Luke Smith says start Fabianski or Raya. Probably Fabianski, you know. I didn't know many people had Fabianski, but if people do, then hey, let's go for Fabianski. Why not? Show team gang arrived. I know, because my viewers have just jumped up by 100. Yeah, the show team. The thing is, I don't really need to appease the show team gang because they don't watch my videos. If the show team gang actually watched my videos, they'd already know exactly what my team is, because I haven't capped, I haven't lied, I've been completely faithful to everything I said I'd do this week. Completely 100% faithful to what I've said I've done, what I said I'd do in streams this week, what I've said I'd do in videos this week. If they actually watched my content, they wouldn't know. They wouldn't need me to show my team because they'd already know. So, guys, if you actually do watch the videos, like you are like loyal viewers, like I really do appreciate you guys so much. You guys are absolutely legends. You're absolute legends. Thank you so much for the support. And hopefully you already know what my team is going to be. And if you want to use that information, that's kind of up to you. But there we are. I mean, I think I swear the show team gang don't even have the volume on. They don't even have the sound on, so they don't even know what I'm saying right now. He be capping show team. Oh my God, I'm not capping. Bench Zaha, Bowen, or Harris. Should we get the bench list back up? A few people are asking final bench list questions. Let's get the bench list back up for the final few minutes, right? We got ticked something. I ticked a guy in the chat. Domills, Ward or Pope. I'm gonna back Pope personally, but look, Ward is a decent option. So, for this game week, anyway, he's a decent alternative. It's kind of up to you. Do you want to back? If you have Mitrovic, do you want to double down on? Mitrovic and hope Mitrovic scores against Pope? To be honest, I think Ward and Pope will both concede. I think they'll both concede goals, but I think Pope will get more save points. So for me, it's Pope. But I don't think either are amazing for this game week. Akash said Hyde Team Gang. That's an interesting one. Maybe Hyde Team Gang needs to come. Maybe we need to get Hyde Team Gang emoji going as well. Cameron asked, are you doing World Cup fantasy and content? Yes, and we're going to be absolutely smashing it. I actually cannot wait. I think it's going to be very, very exciting. Very, very exciting. Gibbs White not on the list. Is he not injured? Am I... I need to verify this because I've been ignoring Gibbs White because I thought he was out. I thought that was confirmed. Is he back? Oh, he's potentially back. Oh, he is potentially back now. Oh, I missed that one. All right, I guess we can put him on there somewhere then. I mean, got a decent fixture. Let's put him like, I don't know. Let's put him like here. There we go. Gibbo Whito. Wait, what am I going on? Bench list. We need bench lists. We'll just leave the bench list. Doubling down on Mitrovic by hoping lots of Pope saves. Yeah, that works as well. That works as well. I'm Dan FIFA from Twitch with Solanke. Oh, FPL Dan. Oh, nice one, man. Why bench Fofana? I don't know if he's going to start. I just think there's better options, really. Fofana, he's not that high up on my list of players. I think Fofana is kind of built to be a bench option. Do I fully trust Chelsea's defence yet? Not really. Dan, do you go to the gym? No. Is it that obvious? The Show Me Team Gang trolls remind me of Chelsea fans. How come, Danny? Why? Kane or Son captain, please? Neither. Solanke is the GOAT? Really? Man, I like the Solanke love that I'm seeing over the last week has been absolutely crazy. I really, obviously I understand he's a reasonably good FPL option, but like I don't understand quite the levels of hype that we've seen. But hey, maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe Solanke goes and smashes it. But I do think that the likes of like Tony and Wilson, Mitrovic, they will be better. Escape Artist says, when we'll see you again on Twitch? About like 2:30, 3 p.m. today. So later on today. Tuckles says, did you miss my super chat? I mean, possibly. I hope I didn't. Oh, I did. Thank you for finding me that, for reminding me. I found it though. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the awesome content. You're most perfectly welcome. Thoughts on -4, Isak to Tony and KDB to Salah, captain. Would have to play Andreas against double Newcastle defence if I don't sell Isak. Bench defence equals Emerson and Williams. Could you just do Isak straight to Tony and keep KDB? I mean, if not, the -4 is good. I kind of like that, Tuckles. I kind of like that. In fact, yeah, let's go for it. -4, Isak to Tony, KDB to Salah, and captain Salah. Love it. It's gonna be a little bit risky, but hey, that's the fun of it, right? That's the fun of it. Sheriff says, hey mate, good luck. One game week punt, Solanke or Morpay for one game week. Ooh. For one game week. Let's see here. Solanke versus Brentford. Morpay against Southampton. I genuinely am leaning towards Morpay versus Southampton. Like, this is another thing about the Solanke thing. Like, everyone is raving about Solanke. If we go on player comparison and put in Morpay versus Solanke, you can see very, very clearly that Morpay is doing better for expected points, expected goals, big chances, shots in the box, shots, touches in the box, final third passes, chances created. You know, Morpay genuinely seems like a better option than Solanke right now, which is another reason why I just feel like Solanke is just not as good as everyone is. He's obviously a really cheap price, which helps. But I think I prefer Morpay to Solanke. I really do. Again, this is on Fantasy Football Hub if you want to go confirm this for yourself. Morpay is the GOAT. We've still got the Morpay the Morpay emoji for the members. I think he's still in the Brighton shirt though, I think. Maybe I need to change the Morpay emoji to a slightly more Everton-y kind of shirt. Tuckle says, my thought is Salah is a bigger differential right now. He's definitely a bigger differential right now, particularly among active players. Want to move away from Triple City with Game Week 12 in mind. Makes sense, man. It makes sense. Thank you. I'm sold on it. Go for it. Look, you obviously you know it's a risk. You know it's a bit of a risk selling like a majorly owned KDB, and it's a little bit of a risk captaining a big differential like Salah. If you are happy with that risk, I really do like Salah as a differential captain. I feel like he is like, you know, almost as good as Haaland, but more differential. Simon says, didn't realise how clear that player comparison tool was. Thanks for the demo. No problem at all. Simon, honestly, when I say that Fantasy Football Hub's tools are goated, that are amazing, I am being, you know, honest to God. It's the absolute truth. these tools are amazing for so many different purposes. They have got everything. I've shown you so many things before. I've shown you the Opta stats. I've shown you the points predictions. We can have a look at that now quickly before the deadline. I've shown you, like, you know, the My Team tool where it calculates your predicted points. Let's have a look at the points prediction. There's just so much on here. So please do go show Fantasy Football Hub some support, because they've been supporting the channel. They've been letting me use all of their tools in the streams and stuff, which is great because they're brilliant. And it's great to show you this content because they are providing me with content. Nicole says, sell Son, get Sterling, sell Gordon, buy Zaha. For just using transfers? No. Are you on a wild card? I can't remember now. If you're on a wild card, then maybe do that. If you're on a wild card, maybe do that, actually. If you're not on a wild card, I wouldn't do that. Anyway, top predicted points for this game week are... we've got more super chats. Ibra says, Solanke, Mings, Pickford, Guaita, or Raya, Wilson, Gahey, and Ward. Can you go Raya, Wilson, Mings, and Ward? Or Guaita, Wilson, Mings, and Ward. That's what I would do, Ibra. Guaita, so it's a bit of a mix of the two. Guaita, Wilson, Mings, Ward. Boom. Boom. Right. Top predicted points for this game week are Haaland with 7.7 predicted points. Everyone noticing the show team gang are here. They are really here now. Haaland is here. I will show you my team in a minute. Well, let's just do this first. Like, come on, patience, guys. Like the video. If this video gets to 1,000 likes, actually, I'm not going to do that. I will just show it. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, in fact, no. Just go and watch my videos. I've already shown my team so many times this week. I've not changed anything. I showed it this stream. It's not a secret. But it is a secret for the people who turn up 2 minutes before deadline expecting to copy a team. It's a secret to them, but people who actually watch the videos, they already know my team. It's not, it's not a secret to those guys. It's just a secret to the people who aren't willing to do anything other than tune into a stream once a week, 1 minute to the deadline. That's not supporting the channel, man. Haaland, top predicted points. De Bruyne in second with 6.9 predicted points. You can see here, or here. Whatever works for you. Salah is in third with 6.2 predicted points. Tsimikas is up. We've just got 6 predicted points. It's pretty mad, right? I did not expect to see Tsimikas up there. Foden is up there. Cancelo's up there. That's what I was saying earlier. You don't bench Foden and Cancelo. You don't put baby in the corner. Aaron says, hide your teammate. You're 2.6 million. Exactly. Yeah, I'm doing you a favour. I'm doing you a favour. Alexander-Arnold's up there. Maddison is really up there as well. 5.4 predicted points. Callum Wilson's up here. I told you Callum Wilson was goated. Morpay's up there. I told you. Wilson is genuinely a really good forward pick. A really good pick. But there we go. We've got, these are the kind of the players you want to think about captaining. Haaland, De Bruyne, Salah. I don't know about Tsimikas, to be honest. I don't know about Foden, Cancelo. Trent, you know what? I guess I consider captaining Trent. Maddison is up there. Wilson. If anyone's brave enough to captain Wilson, honestly, I salute them. That would be very brave indeed. 1 minute to deadline. Yes, it is 1 minute to deadline. We are getting close. We're not quite locked there yet, though. We're not quite locked. Actually, I'm going to double check my team. Just to make sure it is 100% exactly what I want. Let's see. What site is this again? It's Fantasy Football Hub. Link at the top of the description. My team is set. We're looking good. And the deadline's about to pass. So, if anyone's... this is my team for Game Week 9. We are locked. We're locked. The deadline has passed. FPL is back. Oh, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Oh, yeah. Oh, Cat in the Hat. He's a good lad. He's a good lad, is our Cat in the Hat. So there you go, guys. I am Captain Haaland. Boring, I know. But I will still be backing Maddison. Show Mrs. FPL Mate's team. Mrs. FPL Mate has already done a team reveal on YouTube. Let me try and find it. FPL Mate. Oh no, youtube.com/FPL Mate. Let's find it. It was in the video I did with her. Where is she? There you are, Miss FPL Mate. Great video, by the way. Go watch it if you want some Mrs. FPL Mate action. That sounded weird. Move of Mike says, I've gone Kane captain. Is that too spicy? I think it's too spicy for me, yeah. So, right, there we go. That's, that is my, is my bench right? What's wrong with my bench? Yeah, it's fine. The bench is fine. Patterson's injured anyway, so it doesn't matter. There we go. That's Mrs. FPL Mate's team. Can you see that okay? Yeah, you pretty much can. I'm making a very strange face. Don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, that's Mrs. FPL Mate's team. She's got Pope, Trippier, Cancelo, Saliba. I think she ended up on... Oh, did she change Saliba in the end? Oh, she might have changed Saliba in the end. Let's find, like, the last clip. There we go. That is Mrs. FPL Mate's team. Pope, Trippier, Cancelo, Perisic, Bernardo, Martinelli, Bailey, Maddison, Mitrovic, Haaland, Kane. And then she's got Saliba and Emerson Royale on the bench. So there you go. There you go. That is Mrs. FPL Mate's team. If that's of any interest to anyone. If that's of any interest whatsoever. Bye-bye show team gang. Yeah, that's right. That's right. See you later. That's off court. There we go. You know what? That team is actually not that bad. It's not terrible, is it? It's not awful. It's not awful. Ignoring Bernardo. Yeah, don't ask. Don't ask. Don't ask. These are not my decisions. These are the decisions. I feel like Mrs. FPL Mate has been quite unlucky. She's ranked like 5 millionth, and she's not even doing that badly. Like in terms of the players that she's picking some fairly decent teams, but I think she's been quite unlucky. But anyway, yeah, this is my team. So let me just go over my team quickly. Pope, James, Trippier, Cancelo, Maddison, Bowen, Martinelli, Zaha, Mitrovic, Kane, and Haaland captaining him there. Patterson is first on the bench. I know he's injured, but in the wild case where he makes a miraculous recovery, maybe he'd be good against Southampton. But no, I'm going for Mings over Andreas. I don't think Andreas will really get too much against Newcastle. Now that Andreas is off set pieces, I'm not really feeling it. But Mings, I actually do feel like Aston Villa have a genuinely have a chance of a clean sheet. So that's why Mings is there, but certainly not confident enough to start him. It's been a rough season for all of us, to be honest. It's been a tough season for a lot of people. It really has. It's been a lot of bad luck, particularly those who have been taking risks have just been punished. But look, there's a long season ahead. It's not over yet. I'm not going to change my play style. My play style got me to 243rd in the world last year, and look, we'll see what happens this year. And if it doesn't work this year, we'll try again next year. The aim is to get another ridiculously high rank. I can be one of those managers who finishes, top 20,000 every year. Or I can be one of those managers who occasionally goes nuclear. I know what I'd rather be. There's enough template managers on YouTube already. If you want to go watch them, go for it. I would still try and give template advice. But for my team, I'm going to have some fun. And that means going for differentials and going against the grain a little bit and trying to test my luck, trying to create my own luck, and pick some players I quite like. Let's move to Twitch for some packs now. Now I need to make a few more packs. So far, the only packs that I've got prepared for you guys for objectives are one rare players pack and one jumbo rare players pack. But I've got a few others that are close. So I want to get a few more like rare packs and rare players packs and jumbo rare players packs. I need to get like a few more. And once I've done them, it's it's going to be hopefully a great stream with loads of packs. But yeah, again, if I can encourage you guys, if I can tempt you guys over to the Twitch channel, then that would be absolutely amazing. I wonder if we can get... Surely there's enough of you guys that we can get that to 600 subscribers. Yeah, we're going to stream later on Twitch. Don't worry, we'll do it. We'll do it. I think I've done the one to watch objective. I think I've got a couple more to do. I've got a few more to do, but it's fine. I'm going to get like 5 huge packs to open minimum, and then maybe a load of small ones as well. So yeah, go check out the Twitch. Go follow that. We're going to be doing some... we're going to be doing all kinds of madness packs later on today. In about 3 or 4 hours. 2:30, 3. I'll post on Twitter probably when I go live. And yeah, and hopefully if you're following on Twitch, it should give notifications anyway. Hang on guys, I'm just going to quickly post my team on Twitter as well. Fingers crossed I'll be there given I know when it is. Why are your notifications not working? Set notifications on. People saying Martinelli injured. Are you sure this isn't just Booner again? It's usually, if there's some crazy news last minute, then it's usually Booner. I'm just going to put out a tweet and an Instagram story just with my team on it, just so everyone can see. Bear with me. I'm not being rude on purpose. The Martinelli news is a troll. Yeah, no doubts. Is it Booner? Is it Booner? Who posted it? This is my first time captaining Haaland all season, by the way. I can't get Twitch on my telly. Oh, really? I think maybe it works on some tellies and some it doesn't, I guess. The notifications are just awful, really. I think it's the case they get stuffed halfway down my notification. Ah, right. No worries. Team looks poor. You bowled it this time, Dan. Well, let's see. This exact team got me 66 points last game week when the average was something like 45. So, I mean, you know, make of that what you will. Let's see by the end of the game week whether I've bottled it or not. Yeah, it's Booner. No, there's not. There's absolutely. I mean, pretends to be shocked. I mean, of course it is. Just putting up Instagram stories. I've got to do my social medias. Right, done. First time you like your team, Brownie? That's good to hear. Twitch is Amazon. They have an association with Amazon, don't they? But Twitch is dead within the next year. Do you think so? If Twitch dies, I'll just I'll make a FIFA channel on YouTube and stream on here. Maybe this Boomer needs a different career. Yeah, I don't know. He gets a kick out of it. You know, let people have fun, I guess. Can you explain how it works when in FPL when a team has 2 games in a week? Would that count as 1 game week? It depends. So the game weeks are clearly defined intervals where every team is meant to have a fixture. So, for example, I know exactly what you're alluding to here. You're alluding to this game week here, right? Game week 12, where all of the teams play on the Tuesday. But because all of the teams play, it's not a double game. Because it's a scheduled, a predefined game week where every team is meant to play on this game week or at this time, then it counts as its own game week. Now, what we have sometimes is double game week. So, for example, if on game week 13, Man United were playing twice, for example, in game week 13, and they were playing an extra time between Game Week 13 and Game Week 14. No one else other than their opposition was playing between Game Week 13 and 14. What that would be is it would be a double game week in Game Week 13. So an extra fixture would be tagged on to the end of Game Week 13 for that midweek fixture. Say it's like a Wednesday. Maybe, Manchester United play Brighton on the Wednesday. No, none of the other teams are doubling up, or very few of the other teams are doubling up, or at least no team was meant to play twice in that fixture. In that case, that is a double game week. I don't know if that's a good explanation or not. People are asking for the Twitch. I'm going to spam it in the chat again. I don't know if that's a good explanation or not, but that's how it works. Spurs Arsenal 2-2 draw. I would take that. Derby nerves yet, Dan? I mean, flip. I'm not confident, but I don't really get nervous for games. I've said this before. I'm not like one of those fans who lives and dies by their team's results. I just love football. I happen to support Arsenal. They're the team I go to watch the most. I hope Arsenal win the Premier League and win everything, of course. Don't get me wrong. But primarily, my number one priority is a football fan. I'm a football fan before I'm an Arsenal fan. So if I don't really get nervous for these games. If it doesn't go well, it doesn't go well. It's one of those things. Show team gang's still here. There you go. Amazon owns Twitch. Like, it literally owns Twitch. All right, fair enough. Cardiff 0, Burnley 3. Is that a prediction? Or did that happen last night? I don't know. No, it's a prediction. Holding out with a concussion. Like, obviously, this is another troll. Let's be honest. I mean, to be fair, I kind of like it. I can't believe I didn't go Wilson. I didn't know. I have no way of getting Wilson. Is Haaland really out with a concussion, or is this a troll? I bet. Is this Booner again? I'm giving this like 30 seconds of airtime and then we're leaving it. No, there is literally nothing. All right. Haaland out with pregnancy. There we go. Oh, it's a wishful prediction about the 3-0. Deadline is over. Can't log in. Yeah, Michael, the deadline passed 13 minutes ago. I swear Man United versus Man City was today. I can confirm that it is... Oh, wait, that's not the right fixtures. I can confirm that it is tomorrow, Super Sunday. Kane captain, last second switch. That's brave. Tuckles is back with another super chat. You've been too generous, man. Can't wait for you to become an affiliate on Twitch. I mod for many streamers. First 20 gift subs will be on me. Enjoyed your first couple of streams. Oh, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Man, I can't even move the screen down without someone saying show team. Yeah, I really appreciate that, man. Like, I don't really know how subs work, if I'm honest. So maybe you can teach me, Tuckles. Maybe you can teach me. And hey, if you want a mod for me, then I'm sure we can do some moderators. I don't think I already have any yet. Madison captain, last second switch. Oh, good luck, Mohammed. Kane over Jesus, and you support Arsenal. This is my FPL team. What do you want me to do? Pick worse players? Like, FPL is kind of my job. Somehow. So yes. I don't know if you expected a team full of Arsenal players. Twitch is money for old rope. Really? Subs are for ads and emotes, mainly. So it's kind of like YouTube members, I guess. Except YouTube members still have to watch ads, don't they? Yes, it's premium. Wait, I posted the wrong picture? Did I post the wrong picture? On Twitter? Did I really? I might have done. No, I did post the wrong picture. Yeah, alright, let's delete that. Why? How did I manage that? Why? Is the game updated already? I think I assumed the game would not have updated and just was on my pick team page. Alright, well, thanks for letting me know. Let's get that deleted. How weird. How weird. Subs are a form of income for the streamer. They get half of the money it costs for the subscription. Oh, okay. How much is a subscription on Twitch? So many people subscribe, donate on Twitch than YouTube because of emotes and stuff. I don't really want to... I don't really know if I mean, I could take donations. I was just doing it for fun, really. I mean, we'll do the subs thing because we get to make... We get to you know, offer a service in return, whereas donations is like, I can't really offer you anything. Yeah, thanks to Hill. Yeah, apparently the picture I posted was next week's picture. I don't know how it managed to show next week's fixtures when the game is meant to be updating. Weird. £3.99 per month, was it? How do you fix the video that was muted for phone users? That was a really weird one. I didn't have to do anything to it. It fixed itself. It just took 10 minutes. And you know what? In the last week, YouTube has stitched me up a couple of times where videos that I've uploaded or streams have been wrong. There was one stream I uploaded. Like, obviously, I have no control over the editing of a stream. Once it's up and out there, it's up and out there. It's kind of there. It's done. It's you know, it's not edited. And the audio sync was off by 2 minutes. Which is weird. And then the other video, obviously, that didn't work, the video I uploaded in it didn't work on mobile for the first half an hour. Killing the video, basically, because the stats a video gets in the first half an hour basically define its trajectory. So very, very bad on very, very bad for algorithm and for the channel. But yeah, you get free sub on Twitch with Prime. Yeah, I did know about that. What division am I on FIFA? 7 and struggling. 7 and struggling. Ryan says, I just feel if Haaland would like to make a statement, it's going to be in the Manchester derby. At home as well, you know. Could be pretty decent. Nikar says, now I am contemplating going for Ward over Guaita. It's a bit late now. Like, I'm sure it'll be fine. Maybe. You can see Kane scoring a brace today. Oh, don't even. Oh, AA edits. Editiz. It doesn't even say edits. It says editiz. You're a bit late, my friend. You're a bit late. Whoever you've captained already, you have captained. The deadline has passed 18 minutes ago. We'll go to team announcements, and then I am going to go play FIFA and try and grind some more packs. Sessignon starting confirmed. Is that actually confirmed? I'm sure we'll get some team news soon. Do you edit your own videos? Yeah, of course. Of course. We're not that big time. We can't afford editors. Rip, I just woke up. Oh, no. Madison, 2 goals and an assist. I would love it. Martinez, Masterclass tomorrow, inshallah. No goals for your captain. Let's see. Madison will outscore Haaland. I would love it. I would love it if that happened. I would love it. Madison's still a big differential, whether you captained him or not. The last DJ says, hey Dan, just thought I'd pop in and say hi as I've had COVID all week. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, DJ. I hope you're feeling a little bit better now. Cheers on the blackcurrant squash though, my friend. Hope you're on the up. Differential captain Barnes, says Flame. That is differential. My captain is James Ward-Prowse, says Sadali. All right. I mean, I guess you're gonna carve your own path in this life. I've got Anthony captained, some blind faith. Jesus Christ, guys. I mean, FPL is meant to be fun. If you're having fun, then I can't really complain. Was Tony a good captain option as they're playing versus Bournemouth? It's an okay captain option. It's not the best. It's not the worst. No Perisic, is that true? I'm not totally surprised. But that is that. I don't know if that is confirmed. Nothing's confirmed. 10 minutes time, we'll find out for sure. Liverpool could win by big margin. They have something to prove. They do. They do have something to prove. They do need to get a result. Something needs to change for Liverpool, doesn't it? Really needs to change. The fever broke yesterday. Voice sounds like I've been shouting at the North London derby. Well, I'm sure you won't be shouting at the North London derby today. Oh, well. It sounds like you're getting better, man. So that's all good. That's all good. You'll remember me when Barnes scores a hat-trick. Flame, oh, all right. Tweet me. Tweet me. Why is my first sub flagged? Patterson is just injured. Leicester is literally the last game of the game week, so it's going to be a long wait to see if Maddison will deliver. Yeah, it's going to be very scary times for Maddison captainers. If Haaland, scores a brace or something, it is going to be an incredibly long 24 hours. Actually, more than 24 hours, isn't it? It's like 36 hours. Yeah. Thoughts on Nkunku to Chelsea next season? Will he be an FPL option? I think he will, yeah. That's an exciting one. Really exciting one. No watch long today, no. I'm gonna do a stream on Twitch though during the 3 p.m s. So it won't be a watch along because I can't watch the games in the UK. But we'll be able to have live reactions to the games at least and the results. Would just like to have more energy than a flat Duracell. You'll get there. You'll get there, DJ. You'll get there. Who have we got 3 p.m s? We've got Bournemouth, Brentford. Do I have anyone from any? Who do I have from the 3 o'clocks today? I don't have anyone from that game. I have Zaha and James. Zaha, James, Mitrovic, Pope, Trippier. That's 4 players. That's 5. Nothing in Liverpool versus Brighton. Nothing in Southampton versus Everton. I've got 5 players playing in the 3 p.m s. I played 5 players of the North London derby. Jesus. That's a lot of players. That's a lot of players. Sterling is my captain this week. What do you think about it? It's a bit risky. Let's see. Why would Nkunku go to Chelsea? From what I've seen, it's really, really looking likely to happen. I mean, don't write off Chelsea. They're Champions League winners in very recent seasons. They have good results in the Champions League. Obviously, things aren't going perfectly for them right now, but they've just got a new manager. They're starting again. They've got a new project going on. Let's see. Ethan Dan says, Dan, I've just woken up and missed the whole deadline. Ethan, what have you done? I hope you had a bus team. And at least maybe you'll have 2 transfers for next game week. Councilor says, I have 3 players in Palace versus Chelsea and none of them are James. Ooh. Who are they out of interest? Captain Kane. A lot of people are captaining Kane this week. Far more than I expected. I did not expect anyone to be captaining Kane this week. And yet they are. Quite wild. What time is it there? A lot of people sleeping. It's 11. Honestly, to be fair, I slept until about half past 9 today. So I almost missed the deadline myself, in a way. I almost missed the deadline stream. But if people are partying the night before, it's not uncommon to sleep in a little bit later. Depending on how hard you're partying, I guess. And obviously different time zones as well. If you're over on the other side of the Atlantic, if you're in the Americas, I can imagine it pretty early right now. FIFA bananas in the chat. Kane always pulls through in the derby. I don't doubt that he'll score. My question is, will he score a lot? Tao, Captain Salah. No, I like that, to be fair. I like that. Spurs 3-4-3, Richie, Emerson, Perisic starts. Well, someone earlier was saying that Perisic doesn't start. Do you think Tony will score? Possibly. Son bench? I don't know. We've got 5 minutes. We'll get the full results. Lunny says hardcores might still be partying. Really? Do people really go till 11 a.m. the following day? I can't think of any times I've done that. I mean, maybe like once or twice. I don't know. Simon says, am I the only one to captain Son? I don't know. Are you? Any other Son captainers? Ethan says, Captain Madison for the banter last night. Didn't change it because I was sleeping. Literally my worst Saturday. It might be great. On Monday, Ethan, you might find that Madison scores a hat-trick. And in which case, you'll have a great Monday. So, you never know. These kind of mistakes could pay off. Agbonlahor worth it at 5.5. What year are you living in? What year are you living in? Cormac says, I did Saka to Zaha as a panic for price rises. Should I have rolled? Kind of up to you. I mean, it's not a terrible transfer. And I don't know. If it's me, I probably roll. But I understand why you'd make that transfer. It's not a bad transfer. Like, it could be far worse. You could have panic transferred in, like, I don't know, Coutinho or someone. I have a drinking store, and at 9 a.m. I had a man that bought 3 Johnny Walker. I don't know what those things mean. What's a Johnny Walker? Johnny Walker double. Thoughts on Ollie Watkins? Troll. To be honest, at this point, I wish I didn't wildcard. My team wasn't that bad. Oh, well, at least as long as you've improved it a little bit. Alfie Haaland also captained his son. You hope so, wouldn't you? Funny how so little went for Højbjerg, like he did score and assisted in the last 2 game weeks. You know, just like the McAllister trend. These things happen, though. These things happen. It was a whiskey. The Johnny, whatever it was. Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker double black. A whiskey. Loving the Twitch streams. I'm so glad. Thank you for watching them. I didn't have enough time for Madison Zaha in, as I only thought about deadline at 10:50. Oh, no way, Joseph. That's not great. Have you triggered show team brigade today? I don't think so. I think I was nice to the show team gang today. I gave them very clear instructions on how they could find my team. Just watch videos. Just watch the videos. How's it living in the UK? I mean, I think it's pretty good. I heard there's a little bit of a crisis going on at the moment, or an impending crisis financially. So let's see how that goes. The government is not great at the moment. Let's put it that way. But let's try not to get too political. Was using a bench boost a good idea? Probably not, to be honest. Was it wise starting Leon Bailey? I mean, why not? How did you get the Nigerian jersey? How did I get it? I think I just bought it from the Nike store. I think. Yeah, I think I just got it from the... Actually, no, I didn't. It was a gift from my brother. It was a gift from my brother. Me and my brother made an arrangement on each of our birthdays that we would buy each other a Nigeria football shirt. Or was it Christmas? I don't know. Last year, anyway. You've lived a sheltered life, Dan, if you've never hung out with Johnny Walker. I haven't. I have never. You need to try Nkunku with FIFA. It's so good, really. Show team got off lightly today. They kind of did, didn't they? What do you think of Chilwell? He's okay. I'm going to a screening of Manchester Derby in Delhi, India. That sounds sick, Sahil. Enjoy. There's a lot of Manchester United fans, aren't there, in India, I guess. I just remember that I played Andreas and benched Martinelli and Zaha. Ethan, man. What are you doing? I can't tell you that's good. It's not good. Ethan, man. Look. What will be, will be. Let's get on Twitter. Oh, wait. Not Tay. I don't know what Tay is. Sisminio says, I love your channel. Thank you so much, Sisminio. I appreciate that. Boris says, how to crack the YouTube algorithm. Oh, it's difficult. It's difficult. Oh, okay. I guess this is early team news. So, no Kulusevski. It's kind of expected. I was kind of banging that drum. I think we put Kulusevski in the cells, didn't we, on Buy Sell Keep Avoid this week. Let's get the official. Let's get the Spurs. Oh wait, what's their Twitter? Here we go. Spurs official. So there we go. So that was correct. Lloris, Royale, Romero, Dyer, Longley, Perisic, Bentancur, Højbjerg, Richarlison, Son, Kane. We've got the likes of Sessegnon on the bench. Kulusevski's not even in the squad. What? All right, so no Kulu in the squad. I wonder if something's gone on there. Any Barca jerseys? Unfortunately not. I used to a long time ago. Like when I was a kid, I had a few Barca jerseys, but they don't fit me anymore. And I think they're in the bin. Been on this channel since Dan had long hair and rocking single. I was never single. I just wasn't married. My Nigerian jersey. Do you have a Nigerian? Yeah, I'm quarter Nigerian. So my father is Nigerian. So I do have a little bit of Nigerian blood in me, which is why I'm kind of a little bit brown as well. Okay, so there you go. There's the Spurs lineup. Let's get on Arsenal. Injury apparently. Okay. Kulusevski injured for Sweden. Right. Madrid jersey. I have a Madrid jersey. This is my friend gave me. So, Arsenal, Ramsdale, White, Saliba, Gabriel Zinchenko. So, pretty standard back line. Party is available as well, apparently. Okay, I thought he was injured. Xhaka, Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli, Jesus. So, nothing really too surprising here. The only surprising thing was I thought Partey was going to be injured. And I didn't know if Zinchenko or Tierney, who would play out of those two. So there we go. Overall, there's your lineups. Right, I'm going to go head off because I need to call my friend back who called me before this stream. And, he didn't call me before the stream. He called me during the stream. But yeah, guys, enjoy the football. I am going to be live on Twitch in a few hours' time. So go check that out. Twitch.tv/FPL_Mate. There we go. If you want to go check that out, we're going to be streaming some Twitch, and we're going to be streaming Twitch whilst the 3 o'clock games are kicking off and playing. So we'll be reacting to the games at the same time. And I hope to see a few of you guys over there or on Twitter. We'll be doing live reaction, of course, over on Twitter as well. Everything should be fun. Everything should be amazing. Do go check out everything. Did anyone follow the Twitch channel? Yeah, a few people have followed the Twitch. But yeah, guys, good luck this game week. I know you guys are going to smash it. Enjoy the North London Derby. I know I won't be enjoying the North London Derby, but maybe some of you will be able to. But there we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you guys. And I will see you later, mates. Bye-bye.